October 15th, 2025, daytime. Nina Duncan is working in her office trying to find out more information about Adriana's disappearance. This has sparked more outrage and concern for all. She continues in her work diligently until she gets a phone call from Josiah Fulton.
Hello, Josiah.
Josiah picks up on the other line, sounding cold and distressed.
Nina, have you found her yet? Anything? A lead? You need to tell me this? Come on now. Don't bullshit me.
Nina didn't take that kindly.
Josiah, who do you think you're talking to? I am doing what I can to make sure your daughter is found. You need to focus on Miriam and focus on preparing for your daughter's return.
He feels insulted, almost like someone is trying to pull him from the depths into the abyss even more.
Do not start with my Nina. This is insanity. It's been 72 hours. I told you I'd help. I told you. I friggin' told you. But you choose not to have more aboard. You are a fraud.
Josiah, last warning, I'm not playing this game. You're acting like your daughter isn't the only one missing. There's a link. There's a salvage. Enough.
My daughter is missing. Nina, please help me. Nina, I'm not asking for much. I don't have much. Help me find my daughter.
Josiah, last warning. I will let you know when I have a lead. Goodbye.
The aftermath has left both distraught and bothered. Nina looking defeated, Josiah looking sad. He has a moment of silence before he crashes out. A scream of bitterness and sadness. Nina is reflected as she gets a knock at her door. She turns her head and sees Detective Jim Corbin, who's stopping by to see her. He's curious of her look as she looks defeated. He notices.
Nina, you okay? You look a little upset. I just want you to be okay.
Do I look okay? No, I do not. I'm tired, I'm frustrated, and I'm pissed off at Josiah.
What did that moron do now? He's always doing something. I'm convinced he killed his daughter.
Don't you dare disrespect him. He isn't a bad person, Jim. Just because you do not like him doesn't mean you can slander him.
Whoa! I'm simply saying he's into trouble, but I need evidence to provide my point, whether you like it or not.
I do not like this, Jim. You're beginning to piss me off as well. I need to get the hell out of here for a bit.
I'm sorry. Maybe I'm being a bit carried away by all this. Would you want to go see him? Maybe we can begin the help to finding his daughter?
Then let's get on it now.
Josiah breaks down at work, citing himself to be the blame and overall depression. He lets out a cry before he continues to leave for the day. But sitting in his closet at work, it destroys him. Meanwhile, Jim Corbin and Nina Duncan are on their way to Josiah's house to meet him, knowing the events that have transpired.
When we get there, not a word. We allow him to take the time to open up. We can find the lead we need.
Just remember what we talked about earlier and what was said earlier.
They pull up to the front of the house. When they do, they take a second to breathe. From there, they exit and head to the front of the house. They stand side by side, waiting for an answer. The door opens up. It's Josiah inside.
Josiah, I wanted to talk to you. We wanted to talk to you. We know that Adriana is a priority. We know this. I'm sorry that everything happened the way it did. We need to put on our best efforts as well. Not just for you, but for us as a family. I'm so sorry about everything that's happened. You know, I love you a whole lot, and I never want you to think the wrong.
I just want my baby back. I'll do anything to work with you two on for that. Miriam is fine, but we need to find her now. I'll do anything for my baby girl.
He looks at himself in a mirror, trying to find the man who is behind that face paint. He stresses and fumbles himself, trying to find a beacon, until he hears it again. The crow itself standing by his window, looking at him. He knows it's there. He knows its purpose. It's Bry. He continues to finish up and takes one look at the crow once more.
What are you doing here, Bry? What do you want? We're going to go find her now.
Just be careful, my brother. There's some things in this world that make even the most vile of men feel insecure or lost about their own.
Josiah looks on but doesn't want to keep the duo holed up. Now all three are together, ready for whatever the journey takes them next. As for Josiah, he's waiting, he's hungry, he's protective. He isn't going to take it anymore. He wants his daughter. Daddy's coming.
Right here we are. The path of finding Adriana Fulton, my baby girl. I'm here with my brother Bry. I'm waiting for Nina to meet us as we continue this journey. Adriana, Daddy's is near. This used to be Adriana's hiding spot. Right here in the park. She used to play with the ants, run away, and come back. Who would have ever known she would be gone forever? Potentially forever. Daddy's here. And I'll always be here. Always. And forever. I feel defeated. I feel lost. It's been days, weeks, sleepless nights. Adriana's nowhere to be found. Miriam doesn't seem to care. Where's Miriam? Making it about herself again, aren't you? But me, being the responsible parent, finding Adriana is my quest. It is my duty. And my brother, who came in the flesh of a crow, Bry, is here to help me execute this quest. Right in my Solar Way, Season 2, Episode 5. Finding Daddy's baby girl. Tune in as we continue this quest in the streets of Cleveland, Ohio. Adriana, Daddy's here. And I'm coming. We're here. And Aunt Nina also cares as well. Keep an eye out for what's to happen in Episode 5. We're here. Motivation of Chapter 5, Finding Daddy's Girl. What motivated me to write that chapter as Stefan Ross, the complicated author? Team building, teamwork is what motivated me. Gathering 3 individuals that are lost and lost for words in this journey, and 3 individuals that actually grew up together to reconnect in that sense. Inspiration, bonding, interaction, also rekindling old times, visiting childhood streets that they used to run around in. It's very important. It's not important to go back in the past, but it's very important to take a trip to memory lane. Because if you want to go forward, you need to know where you came from. That's what the term is, right? You'll never know where you're going unless you know where you came from. That's one of the most important things about this inspiration aspect. Josiah is lost for words. Bry is shocked that he's even in this crow body. And Nina is just conflicted between seeing the love of her life again in another dimension. A lot of mixed emotions. Motivation and inspiration, those play a key part into this chapter. That is key. And Adriana is in a place of comfort and uncomfortability. I'm gonna say it. Comfort and uncomfortability. As the season progresses, you have a better understanding of that. Motivation, inspiration. Psychological aspect, a child's love versus a relationship love. As you know, through the 4 episodes, now we're in episode 5, Josiah's relationship with Miriam was very unstable, but it didn't seem to faze Josiah at all. Josiah is very cool, calm, collective, that just struggles with depression on trying to stay on task with everything in life. Adriana is his prized possession. That's who he mainly cares about. Not to say that he doesn't love Miriam, but his priorities is at an all-time different level. That's the key level. That's his love. That's his prized possession. The child's love, and the love that's not guaranteed. Anytime you're in a relationship, nothing's guaranteed. But your child's love, as long as you build that bond and you spend enough time with your child, that's what matters. That child will grow up to have beautiful and amazing memories of you and them. It's always important to build that connection and put your children first. Of course, you put your woman first, people put their family first, but your children is a piece of you. Your children come from you. And as well, it comes from a man's aspect and a woman's aspect. I'm speaking of both of you, man and woman. Your children come from you. They are a piece of who you are. They are a part of your DNA, and that's something that you can never erase. The psychological aspect. And Josiah prioritized the child's love at this moment instead of attending to Miriam. Wherever she is, we'll speak more about it. That's where his heart is at the moment. That's where his priority is at the moment. That's why he's bringing his brother, who is reincarnated into a crow, to help him through this journey, and begging Nina to help. And Nina's willing to give it her all, especially in this midst of confusion and mental battle that Nina's facing as an individual, reconnecting with her love and dealing with PTSD from the miscarriage that she dealt with. Bride just jumping for joy. He's jumping for joy. He loves his life, even though he's a small little crow. He's loving his life because he's back and he gets to connect with his loved ones. He gets to connect with his mother, who has dementia. She doesn't recognize, she freaks out, she goes crazy. But to what's important to Brian in this chapter is that he's seen his mother and he was able to connect with her once again, which is a beautiful thing you can't take away. His time His time in this earth is very limited. Very limited. Not enough time. See? Not enough time. But however, he is making the best of it. Not to say that he's enjoying this journey. He's embracing every moment. And he's just anxious to lay eyes on his beautiful niece, Adriana, if she's okay. We'll only know as the chapters progress. Philosophically is very important because at this point, anxiety, different emotions, everybody is just frantic. Nobody's calm. It's been weeks. Nothing's going on. They want to shut the case. They're not shutting the case. Nina's keeping it open. She's doing her due diligence. Actually breaking code of conduct in Cleveland PD to just go out of her way. Despite that, it's a conflict of interest. But everybody is frantic. Everybody is philosophically just going crazy. The way they're looking at life in the forms of pessimistic, no optimism. It's very important for them to complete this quest. Very important for them to execute this. Then they'll deal with the other issue afterwards. But tune in as we progress on Writing My Soul Away. Philosophical. It's scared. Everyone. It's scared.